Good afternoon to everyone at home. Today is the first time that we're sending you a very special video to engage with everyone at home, to check in with each other and to keep up to date with what we're doing at school and things that we want to share with you. So today we would like to share a very special story with you all. This is going to be a very special story time that you can check in, come back to and have a look at whenever you like to. So today we're reading a story called Lest We Forget. Tomorrow is the 25th of April, a very special day, a day to commemorate our ANZAC soldiers. So this is a story that we read at school and that we have done for many years. So I'm now going to share this story with you. So tune in and I hope you enjoy. Can everyone see? Hope you can. My granddad says there are two types of days. Those days you want to remember and the days you want to forget. I remember my first day of school. I had a brand new uniform. My mum polished my shoes so I could see my face in them. That's how shiny they were. I was a little bit scared, but Mum said I had to stand tall because I was her brave little soldier. All of our soldiers stand nice and tall. They're scared too, but they are brave and they are brave to protect our country. So sometimes when we're feeling scared, it's good to remember that you can be just like a soldier, scared on the inside and stand tall on the outside, because you can get through anything. Just like our soldier here, standing nice and tall with a beautiful uniform on and ready to go off to war. Here you can see our soldier waving bye to his wife and maybe his mum and his dad. He's saying, I hope to see you soon and take care. I remember playing soccer on the weekends with my team. We trained really hard. Sometimes we won, sometimes we lost. That was okay. Our coach said that we are like a family and it's important for us to look out for each other on the field. So if anyone needs help, you always need to check in with everyone. Just like our ANZAC soldiers, a long time ago when they went to war to protect our country, often at night or in the day, they would need to bunker down, find a safe place to come together, to rest, find out where they're going next, and keep guard to make sure that everyone in their bunker is being protected. All of our soldiers became a very close family. They needed to look after each other and take care of one another to protect each other. I remember when my baby sister was born. Mum and Dad had a celebration. That was a good day. All of our friends arrived with presents and plates of food. Everyone sang and danced late into the night. It was such a beautiful day. And this was a day that we got to have because a long time ago, our ANZAC soldiers protected our country to be the beautiful, safe place that it is today. So we thank them for that. When our ANZAC soldiers were away, they would feel sad. You can see here that this soldier is really missing home. Maybe this is his baby girl. And he feels very lonely and sad because a long time ago there wasn't telephones to pick up and talk to each other. They would send letters to each other. Just like here in the corner, you can see a letter has been opened. This might be from his wife, or it might be from his mum or dad or some friends saying, take care and thank you for serving our country. I would like to forget the day that my mum tried to make stuffed pork. She burnt the roast and the whole house filled up with smoke. We had to eat Vegemite sandwiches for dinner that night, but I didn't mind because I don't mind a Vegemite sandwich. A long time ago in the war, it was very hard to get certain foods, and sometimes soldiers would go for days without food. One very special thing about the ANZAC War was the introduction to ANZAC cookies. And you can see them down here. Something very special about ANZAC cookies was that they last a very, very long time. So the mummies, the wives, friends back home would get in their kitchens, bake up a whole batch of cookies. They would raise money to send to the soldiers, to send for resources and medical equipment that they need, but they also sent them the ANZAC cookies because they could be tucked away in their pocket. They could take them on big adventures and have a good energy boost when they needed a hit of sugar. It was very good because they lasted a very long time. You should try and make some this weekend. I would like to forget the day my dad's truck got a flat tire. Whew, I had to walk all the way home. The sun was scorching hot. Oh, and my bag was very, very heavy. Do you think this little boy looks like he's not happy? He doesn't look happy. But one thing that our soldiers were very, very strong with was keep on going. Sometimes when you feel that things are hard, you have to remember that it will be okay and you have to keep going. Just like our soldiers. A long time ago, they would go out into the bush, out into the jungles to try and stay safe and get to a new place. But they didn't have shelter. They had to walk in the rain, walk in the mud. They didn't have dry clothes. They had wet feet. And sometimes they would be injured and their friends would have to carry them through very big tracks, and it was a very hard trek for them to do. But they kept on doing it because they had to protect us and their friends. So next time you think something's hard, remember you can get through it, just like our soldiers did. I would like to forget the day that the vet rang and said that our doggy had passed away. Dad helped me make a very special goodbye bed and we buried it in the backyard. So we always knew that our doggy would be there in spirit and we got to say goodbye. A long time ago in the war, things were different. If some of our soldiers were hurt, injured, and some of them passed away, there was no phones for everyone to call. So just like saying hello in the war, when something went wrong, we also received a telegram, which is a letter, to say that I'm very, very sorry that your husband won't be coming home because he has been too injured for him to come home. And that was a really sad part of our soldiers. We lost many, many soldiers in the ANZAC War and other wars, and this is why it's very important that we stop to remember all of the beautiful soldiers that fought for our country and died for the sake of our future. That's a really hard topic, but it's a very important one that we learn about. Sometimes when I visit Granddad, we talk about our days. Granddad's stories are always very interesting, and he thinks my stories are funny. I don't know why. Granddad says that out of all the days in the year, there are two very important days, April 25 and November 11. He says that there are days that make the country stand still and there are days that make him sad. I asked Granddad if these 2 days he wants to forget. He looked at me and said, "No, son, these days are the days we must remember. These days are very important. And these days we say, lest we forget." So everyone, tomorrow, enjoy your day commemorating. Stop for a moment with your family, play the last post, and stand in silence to say thank you to everyone who served our country to make it the beautiful place that it is today. Hope you enjoyed the story. Bye for now.